For this example, we're just going to take a look at being able to use the teleporter to create the, we kind of looked at it before, but to create a very quick effect in terms of moving from one place, one screen to the other, inside of a house, outside of a house type of feel. So let's go ahead and take, for instance, here, let's say we go, actually let's do it this way. If you place a character in the scene, let's go ahead and just turn his gravity off. So we'll go to the properties and go to gravity. And I'm going to turn gravity off on the player here. Alright. And then with some blocks, let's just kind of assume for the moment, say, we'll do a very simple looking house. We'll just do a little wall piece right here, and this one, let's say that the player, actually let's do it this way so you can see it. We'll turn off a collider on one block. We're just going to do a little scene setup here. We'll turn collider off on this block, and then make sure that the block itself is moved forward. Alright. Then we'll place the teleporter. We'll do this one just right behind it. So we'll place the teleporter in here. So basic idea. Let's go ahead and add a camera to the scene. Alright, so we'll have our player walk into the room, and then when he gets into the room, we'll have a room set up, and let's say the room goes this way, and he comes into the door. We'll leave the teleporter right there for it. Alright, so hopefully you kind of see the idea here is that you have the teleporter can act as just simply a transition between spots inside the same level, so that instead of having to do anything too different, like trying to set up something that's a little too extreme of level to level to level, you can have a lot of elements of it happening just right within the same area. We'll go ahead and just move this back, and then I'm just going to darken it a little bit for a floor. There we go. And we'll just position it right there. Oh, okay. It's a very simple little setup here. We have the outside world. He's going to walk into the room, and then he'll go over to this one. Now, by default, if I was to do this, the camera set up for 20 speed, meaning it's going to lag behind when he goes from one spot to the other, and that might not be what you're looking for on it. So for instance, I might come in here and go, but all of a sudden it showed that little lag happening in between. Well, if we're wanting something that's a little smoother transition between those 2 points, let's do this with it. Let me turn off the collider on this object real quick. There we go. For that one, if we go to the teleporter, either one will go into our teleporter mode. We just want to change on the settings, the option for camera, take these to 0, and then this time when we go place to place, it's just going to be an instant, one frame that goes from where you are to the next spot. So now when my player walks into the room, I'm into the room instantly here, and then I can walk around, do stuff, and then go back out, and I'm instantly back over there. So kind of fun, and hopefully you kind of see what's happening with it in terms of the camera. This is going to allow you to do a huge world inside of one level versus having to set up goals and triggers and putting them in and out of different spots. Alright, so there you go. Just kind of a fun little setup for it there.